Hello friends, please listen to this message carefully, because I genuinely believe this may be one of the most important messages you hear before the local elections in the UK on 7th May. The question is simple: will you vote? Sadly, many Hindus remain completely apolitical. Large numbers do not even bother to go out and vote. Many of our temples and community organizations focus only on rituals and festivals, but rarely encourage the community to awaken, organize, and participate in civic life. But the reality is very simple: if good people stay silent and stay home, then decisions are made by others. When you do not vote, you give power away. Politics does not ignore a vacuum, it fills it. Let me give you one example. In the London mayor election, around 60% of people did not vote. That meant Sadiq Khan won a third term with the support of only a small percentage of the total electorate. Whether you support him or not is not the point. The point is this: those who showed up decided the outcome, while millions who stayed home surrendered their voice. Hindus are generally peaceful, hardworking, law-abiding, family-oriented, and among the highest taxpayers in the country. They contribute enormously to society and rely less on benefits than many other groups. Yet because the Hindu community is often politically inactive, politicians do not see them as a strong vote bank. And politics, whether we like it or not, responds to organized communities that participate consistently and visibly. Now compare this with other communities who are far more politically active. In many mosques across the country, imams openly encourage their communities to register, organize, and vote. According to some studies, Muslim voter turnout in certain areas can reach very high levels. That level of political awareness creates influence. Politicians pay attention to communities that vote in large numbers, because votes shape policy, funding, attention, and representation. At the same time, studies have shown that Hindu turnout in local elections has often been extremely low, with some estimates around 15% and higher but still weak during general elections. This should concern every Hindu family in Britain. Because if you are absent politically, your concerns are absent politically too. At the same time, many Hindus feel that Hinduphobia is increasing, whether through negative stereotyping, selective outrage, attacks on Hindu businesses, or misinformation about Hindu traditions. Yet very few politicians openly speak about these issues or defend the community with strength and consistency. Why? Because communities that are politically passive are often overlooked. That is the harsh reality. Another uncomfortable truth is that Hindus are increasingly vulnerable because many do not understand their own Dharma deeply. It is often said that the vast majority of Hindus have never properly read the Bhagavad Gita. Many temples provide devotion, rituals, and celebrations, which are beautiful and important, but very little emphasis is placed on knowledge, philosophy, identity, and understanding Dharma in a practical way. When people do not understand their own roots, values, and philosophy, they become easier to influence and easier to disconnect from their heritage. There are also growing concerns in many communities about targeted religious conversion and the loss of cultural identity, especially among young people who are spiritually disconnected and searching for belonging. Whether in Crawley or elsewhere, many Hindu families privately speak about these concerns, yet the wider community often avoids difficult conversations. Ignoring a problem does not make it disappear. Silence is not strength. Awareness is strength. This message is not about hatred, division, or attacking any religion or community. Every community has the right to organize, educate, and protect its interests peacefully and democratically. Hindus must learn to do the same, with wisdom, dignity, and unity. Being peaceful does not mean being passive. Being tolerant does not mean becoming weak. And spirituality does not mean disconnecting from society. So, my friends, it is time to arise and awake. Become informed. Understand Dharma. Teach your children their roots. Support your community. Engage with society. And most importantly, go out and vote. This is not a political message asking you to support one party over another. Vote for whichever party or candidate you genuinely resonate with. But vote. Because when a community does not participate, it slowly becomes invisible. And when a community becomes invisible politically, its concerns, values, and future are easily ignored. A strong community is not built only through temples and festivals. It is built through knowledge, unity, courage, participation, and responsibility. The future will belong to communities that are awake, organized, and engaged. If you resonate with this message, then please take action, go out to vote, encourage 10 people to go out to vote, and please share and forward this message to all.